So I got a question for you guys. How many of you know what I mean when I say fake friends? And this may be an unpopular video if you yourself are in fact a fake friend. But for anyone who has fake friends, has dealt with fake friends, or is currently dealing with fake friends, then you will know exactly what I'm talking about. And in fact, if you watch Jeremiah Babe, which is a great channel, by the way, he talks money, investing, economics, cryptocurrency, banking, and other important topics that help folks wake up, open their eyes, and potentially get better prepared. But Jeremiah Babe even recently posted a video titled Fake Friends Are Dangerous. Have you seen this video already? But either way, there's no doubt that we are facing some tough and rough economic times right now. And there are some folks out there that are not prepared and will never be prepared. And their only hope is to lean on friends and family in hard times. You guys know the ones. Now, some of you may have already seen it. I posted a video the other night and it was titled, "A Target Employee Warned Me About What Is Happening This Fall." And if you haven't watched it yet, go check it out because although this was an employee who wasn't extremely high on the corporate ladder in the company, their emotion, feelings, fears, predictions, and experience is very telling for what we should all be bracing for and expecting that could be coming this fall. And I received a comment on that video, and I'm going to put it on the screen so you guys can see what it said. P. Walls commented, "This is just surreal. I know someone who makes considerably more money than me, and yet they are depending on me financially. They are borrowing from me, and I know that I won't ever see that money again under any circumstances. I can't keep just giving them a monthly boost. They make considerably more than me, yet they depend on me. What's up with that? I can't get my mind around it." So this goes back to some videos that I made and uploaded a few weeks ago while we were traveling through New Mexico. If you haven't seen those videos, then I suggest you go check them out. I'm going to include the links in the description so you can go watch them after this video. For anybody watching that's new to the channel, my name is Kevin. You can type it in YouTube or Google search to find me. And I've even been told that you can find my channel and my videos by searching maybe even Meet Kevin or even Kevin Sky News, which was a new one for me that I wasn't aware of until earlier today. But either way, Kevin. Pull up my videos, my channel. But I want to talk about this and this comment that I received. And this is what I talked about on a previous video about the family members and friends that are going to be coming to you and asking you for help, more than likely in the form of money, as they are not prepared and they have been ignoring all the things that we talk about and ignoring all the signals, ignoring all the economic news headlines. As the housing market is crashing, the automotive industry is upside down, the real estate market is just, the bubble is deflating, the job market is not looking great. Companies are having mass layoffs, they're having hiring freezes. We're seeing Walmart, Target, grocery stores are all struggling. Yet people just either choose to ignore this or they just don't want to do what they need to do to prepare, and they figure they're going to find some people to lean on that will support them through this struggle, which honestly, as we are in this recession and we continue digging deeper into this recession that could possibly become a depression, trying to fight inflation, which, we spoke about this on a previous video. This downward spiral we're in, there's only pretty much one way to end that. But as we go through this, there's going to be some people out there that just they're out there, they have no plan, they have no prep, and they're going to come to you. More than likely, if I'm talking to you, you know who you are. They're going to come to you because you have a good heart, you always want to help, and you're going to do anything and everything you can to help some friends and some family. But in this particular situation, with the comment saying that this person makes considerably more money than they do, yet this person is giving them a monthly boost, it says a lot. Number one, from the person who made the comment, it says a lot that even though they make less than you, you are doing pretty well financially to be in a position to be able to give someone else a boost. So I want to say congratulations to you for having that ability to do that. But as far as the person that is asking for this, they have some serious issues that they need to get under control. They need to have a look at their budget. And honestly, like I said, you are saying you're giving them money and not expecting to see it come back in any form, any way. You cannot say that you're letting them borrow money. You have to say to yourself that you're just giving them money, because if it's not coming back, then you're not lending it. They're not borrowing it. They are taking it, and they're not going to give it back to you. Plain and simple. Just, you got to come to grips with that. But this is what I was talking about in previous videos. For me, either I'm going to give you the money, I'm going to know that I gave you the money, and it's going to be done with. It's going to be over with. I'm not going to let it possibly ruin or tarnish a relationship, create animosity and anger. Not going to happen. Or I'm just not going to give it to you. And at the end of the day, the goal should be accomplished. I am not going to concern myself on a regular basis about getting repaid money that I potentially let somebody borrow, that I loaned out, that I know is never going to come back. So either I'm going to give it to you as a gift, and you're going to use it for, the reasons that you need to use it. Our relationship is going to be what it's going to be, or I'm not going to give it to you. And then, that could have an effect on our relationship as well. But I'm not going to let you borrow money, lend you money, and it have an impact on our relationship. Not going to happen. And this is where it's already starting. I'm not going to sit here and say, like, I knew this was coming, but I had an indication that, we're going to see more of this as we progress through this struggle, and more people try to take advantage of others. Because you may even find yourself in a situation where people are asking of you for something that they are saying and claiming that they need, and they have plenty, but they want to use yours before they use theirs. They know that it's an option. They know that it's available. And if you continually allow them to do that, then they're going to continuously take advantage of you. And I hate it, especially for those who are good natured and kind and just wanting and willing to help others. I know it's going to be hard for you to tell people no, but it's also going to be hard for you down the road as things continuously get worse, and then you need help, and you've spent all your time and energy and resources helping someone else who doesn't give two shits about you, because if they did, they wouldn't put you in this situation, only to find yourself needing some assistance and there's nobody to help you. Or even the same people that you propped up for a little while, maybe you go back to them, and guess what they're going to tell you? Oh, no, I'm sorry, I don't have it, I can't do it, or I don't lend money, or I don't want it to ruin our relationship. Understand and realize that these fake friends out here, they'll turn their back on you in a heartbeat. But just like I was telling you guys, like in the video about the Target employee and what they were telling me about what was coming this fall, if that actually happens, if we start to see a struggle in the retail sector, if we start to see a decline and a negative forecast going into the holiday shopping market, if we continue to see conflicts around the world that are going to impact and negatively affect our supply chain, ultimately continuously increasing inflation as demand continues to rise and supply is limited, possible railroad worker strikes, Amazon worker strikes. I think there was a tire manufacturer that wanted the employees was trying to form some form of strike. We have so many different things working against us right now that the Target employee was kind of feeling in the store, that they noticed and they recognized, whether it was from the meetings that they were having as a company, or the inventory that they were getting or not getting, the customer foot traffic, the buying habits and patterns and changes and shifts that they were seeing, and how this employee felt about their own position, and if they were even going to maintain employment, get hours, or even throughout, going into the holiday season, or even be employed in 2023. And if these actually come to fruition, which I think I'm hearing more of this and seeing more of this in the news, in the headlines, in the emails I'm receiving, in the comments that you guys are leaving, I think I'm hearing and seeing more of this. So if this actually happens, you got to realize how many folks out there, how many friends of yours, how many family members of yours, how many fake friends of yours potentially are out there that are at risk, that if they go under, they go out, they get wiped out, they get laid off, they get fired, they get terminated. How many of them have a backup plan? How many of them have savings? How many of them have alternate means of producing income, side hustles, passive income streams, investments? How many of them have that ability to do that versus how many don't, who are going to come knocking on your door asking you for your help and your money and your preps and everything that you've been working on so far as you have been paying attention and preparing yourself for a cold winter that we know is coming. How many? If this actually comes to fruition, if it happens, if we see this, which, like I said, the signals are there. These are the blips on the radar. If it happens, what are these fake? If it happens, these fake friends, are they going to come out of the woodworks? Have you already seen them before? Have you already had to cut them off already now up until this point, and it's not even as bad as it could possibly be? This comment really got me fired up. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys, I don't, if y'all ain't feeling this, I'm sorry. But this comment really got me fired up because I hate it. I hate to see people being taken advantage of by other people who refuse to do what everyone else has the same ability to do. You make considerably more money, yet you don't have money. You're not managing your funds properly. You're not managing your budget properly. You're not being disciplined and diligent with your income and your money. You're probably wasting it on stupid shit like wasting money on clothes that you don't need, or expensive handbags and shoes, and going out just to impress friends, just for clout, just to take pictures and post them on Instagram or whatever, so people could envy you, not and then like completely ignoring and tossing to the wind caution and preparedness and getting prepared. And then, you can't afford to pay your cell phone bill. You can't afford to pay your car note. You can't afford to pay your car insurance. You're late on your rent. And then you got to ask friends and family for help because you're too weak to do what you need to do to prepare yourself for what is coming. And if it's this bad today, imagine how bad it's going to be when shit actually hits the fan and everybody's in preservation mode, and you've lost your job, and inflation is through the roof. There are empty shelves and possible food shortages, driving up demand, driving up the price. And now you're going to be the same person who makes considerably more money than who you're asking to help you. The same person is without. Maybe they get unemployment, maybe they don't. I don't know. But now they're without. And the people you were relying on, the real friends that were there for you to help you, because you're a fake friend, but the real friends that you were asking for help, that were there, that were doing all they could on their own and still helping and supporting you, they're going to be in a situation where they're going to have to tell you no because they just can't. And it doesn't need to be that way. You need to use the time and the resources and the networks and relationships you have now to your advantage to put yourself in a position to be better prepared for the craziness that is coming, because we're going to go back when it hits, when it really hits, because right now it's like slowly trickling in. But when it really hits, we're going to know it. We're going to see it. We're going to hear it. It's going to be everywhere. You can't deny it. And we're going to go back, and we're going to go back to old videos where we discussed this, and we were preparing for this, and we were talking about it, and we were monitoring the signals and the key indicators that were, giving us a clue, these blips on the radar that the next big event was coming. So it's not like, oh, nobody told me, nobody warned me, I didn't know this was happening. Yeah, you did. You just chose to ignore it. And you chose to take advantage of some good people out there that were willing to help you when they could, even though times are rough. So when times are bad and times are terrible and we're in dire straits, don't get mad at them. Don't get upset when they tell you they've done all they could. They can't help you, and you should have been better prepared and preparing yourself for this instead of, wasting money, being silly, being childish, being immature. Grow up. Grow up. Make moves now, save money, make some more money, stock up, prepare, have some plan Bs, have a strategy for in case shit hits the fan. What are you going to do? Don't wait till you get punched in the mouth. Have a plan now. All I can say is I'm sharing this information with you guys because I care about you and I want you guys to be in the best position as possible, even though I know that what we're headed towards is going to be tough, but I think you can do it. Matter of fact, I know you can do it. You guys are smart. Y'all are intelligent. And if you're still watching the video at this point in time, I know you're smart. I know you're intelligent. So, I want you guys to have as many resources available to you as possible to best prepare you for not only what's coming to us through our economy, through the banking system, the fallout that we're going to see from China's economy collapsing, but also from the fake friends and unfortunately some family members, but they're gonna fall under the fake friend category too, that are going to come out of the woodworks when times are really tough. So you guys do the best you can, and keep your head up, stay positive, and I know it's going to be tough for you to say no and turn down and kind of and push some of these people away. But don't think that it's you turning your back on them or anything like that. This is nothing about you. It's all about them. And the best thing that you can do, honestly, right now to help them is to be honest with them and be real with them and tell them the truth. And don't let them try to guilt you into feeling bad for taking care of you, yourself, your family first, your real friends first, when they're not doing anything at all to improve their situation and they're just throwing it all on you. So don't let them do that to you. But either way, I had to get that off my chest. I'll bring you guys another update on another video real soon. You guys take care. Be safe. Bye.